Hey, it's Chris, and I want to say thank you to our veterans, active duty military, and first responders for serving our great nation. Well, after taking a week off last week, I'm back for another edition of the Chris Carlisle Show, and this week we'll take a look at the Smithsonian as well as Wrestlemania weekend. You're listening to the Chris Carlisle Show, hosted by me, Chris Carlisle. On night one of Wrestlemania, the main event was the SmackDown Women's Championship between champion Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, and Rhea won to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. And the United States Champion, Austin Theory, the U.S. Champion, defeated John Cena to retain the United States Championship. The Undisputed Tag Team Championship, the champions, the Usos, took on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn won to become the new Undisputed Tag Team Champions. There was a Tag Team Showcase match as the Street Profits beat the Viking Raiders, Braun Strowman and Ricochet, and Alpha Academy. In other matches, Seth Rollins beat Logan Paul, Rey Mysterio beat his son Dominic, and Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus, that is, beat Damage Control. On night two, the main event was for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, pitting the champion Roman Reigns against Cody Rhodes. And Roman beat Cody to remain the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. The WWE Intercontinental Championship was also on the line, and Gunther retained by beating Drew McIntyre and Sheamus in a triple threat match. The Raw Women's Championship was on the line as well, and Bianca Belair beat Asuka to retain the Raw Women's Championship. Brock Lesnar beat Omos, and Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler beat Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, Natalya and Shotzi, and Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green in a WrestleMania Showcase match. And also Edge beat Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match. They had the Hall of Fame ceremony on on Friday night, right after SmackDown on Peacock, as Rey Mysterio, the Great Kabuki, Stacy Keibler, Tim White, and Andy Kaufman were inducted. Then Saturday morning was NXT Stand and Deliver. The NXT Championship, Carmelo Hayes beat Braun Breaker to become the new NXT Champion. The NXT North American Championship, Wes Lee beat JD McDonough, Axiom, Dragon Lee, and Ilya Dragunov to retain the NXT North American Championship. In the Women's Championship, Indy Hartwell beat Roxanne Perez who was the champion going into the match, Gigi Dolan, Lyra Valkyra, Stephanie Stratton, and Zoe Stark in a ladder match to become the new NXT Women's Champion. In the NXT Tag Team Championship match, the defending champions Gallus beat the Creeds and the Family to retain the NXT Tag Team Championship. The NXT Women's Tag Team Championship, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn beat champions Fallon Henley and Kiana James to become the new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Johnny Gargano beat Grayson Waller. Chase Hugh and Tyler Bate beat Schism. Coming up, a look at the Smithsonian Institution in Washington. Okay, let's take a look down at the Smithsonian. It was established in 1846 and it's one of the biggest museum and educational and research complexes in the world. It has 21 museums as well as the National Zoo. Some of its museums are the National Museum of American History, the National Museum of African American History and Culture, the National Museum of the American Indian, the National Air and Space Museum. Artifacts included a compass that was used by Lewis and Clark, President Abraham Lincoln's top hat, the ruby slippers that Judy Garland wore as Dorothy in the movie The Wizard of Oz, the desk that Thomas Jefferson used to write the Declaration of Independence, a model of the Starship Enterprise, the original one, a Kermit the Frog puppet, a robe worn by Muhammad Ali, the Apollo 11 command module, a lunch counter from the Greensboro Woolworth from the Civil Rights Movement, a flag that inspired the Star-Spangled Banner, an early plow design built by John Deere, a reproduction of Eli Whitney's model for the Cotton Gin, a second model for the Colt Dragoon revolver, Alexander Graham Bell's box telephone, Thomas Edison's New Year's Eve lamp, a 1926 Model T, and I Want You recruiting poster, Neil Armstrong's spacesuit from Apollo 11, and R2-D2. Thank you for listening. Be sure to leave a follow, leave a like and a rating, and hit the download button. Hi, I'm Chris, and thank you for listening to my podcast, The Chris Carlisle Show. The Chris Carlisle Show is available on Spreaker. Please leave a like and a review, and also a follow. It's also available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Podchaser, and Podcast Addict. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.